Previously on Gears.
Lovely, Dr. Sherylle Calder. How are you doing, Sherylle? Are you well?
Sasha, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm terrific. Thank you for such short notice for chatting to us.
No problem.
I know you're a very, very busy lady, but we had a brief chat at the Ernie Els for Autism Golf Day, and you were telling me about the work you've been doing. Besides with all of the other many professionals you'll deal with in the world, you now are working with some very talented young Formula One drivers.
Yeah, with one guy in specific.
Yes, who I must say is, unfortunately, they gave him a bit of a dud car this weekend. But but I got to tell you, I first saw this guy racing 3 years ago, and to me, I think this guy is a future superstar and world champion.
Yeah, I mean, besides his ability to race, which you would know better than I do, just super professional athlete. And that says quite a lot for him already.
Yes, of course, we're talking about a very young Finnish guy by the name of Valtteri Bottas.
Yep.
Now, how did you come about meeting him, Sherylle?
We were dealing with some other Formula One team a couple of years back, and we went to a training camp in Finland. And he actually asked out of his own, while we were there, if he could meet with us. And we assessed him and got him on a program. And he's been with us since then.
Now, I mean, you know, we've had you on the Balls Visual Radio team quite a few times. I mean, just for those who maybe are listening for the first time, just tell us a little bit about your program, and specifically with Formula One, where reaction time is so critical. How do you get even more out of somebody who is so focused and so trained on periphery vision?
Well, we always say that if you haven't trained your eyes and your brain and your response in the EyeGym program, you probably would not be performing to your potential. So there's always 1%, 2%, 10%, 0.1%. There's always ways you can improve. And with the EyeGym program, it just improves that ability to see, process, and respond accurately, make accurate decisions, you know, based on what you're seeing, but also how quickly you're processing it. And there's always room for improvement. It's like any training system. You've got to keep it fit. You've got to keep it in shape. You've got to prepare it on the day for the race. Like Valtteri actually does his warm-up before he goes out to race. He does his EyeGym warm-up.
I mean, that's quite amazing. Is it quite detailed or quite complicated for him to do it, or is it just a matter of focusing himself, getting his brain into the right way of thinking and, as you say, processing what he needs to do?
Yeah, so he's got his own unique training program, which we've designed for him.
Okay, yeah.
And over time, we tweak it all the time because it's a bespoke program. And he just logs in with his username and password, and he goes into his training program, and we give him a specific warm-up to do.
How did he react? I mean, as you said earlier, he actually approached you, so he must have seen some value. What was he like after you gave him sort of like his first sort of exercises to do? How did he respond to you?
Yeah, well, initially testing him, the exciting thing about our work, we always find strengths and weaknesses in every athlete. Doesn't matter how elite or how good he is. And we told him this is what we saw, and he said that it's relevant to what he does when he races. So he immediately saw the correlation. And as I say, he's a super professional athlete. He trains whatever we advise him to do, he does.
And how do you monitor, I suppose, progress? I mean, so they start at one level, as you say. There's only a few percent that you can work within. How does he now just get it better all of the time?
Yeah, we changed the program. You know, I always say think about it like a normal gym program.
Okay.
There are always ways of improving, and we obviously follow him. And once he's done and reached a certain level, we can then push him to the following level, and that never changes. You know, there's always a percentage you can get better.
That's amazing. So is he going to...
It's online, so we can monitor. So we can see on race day, we actually saw that he'd done his warm-up in the EyeGym. So it's exciting for us. It's an online program.
Jeez, that's amazing. So is he going to invite you and me to one of the races then?
I'm sure we can organise it.
Listen, Sherylle, it's amazing. Now, I know, correct me if I'm wrong, a couple of years back, I think you worked a bit with Nico Hulkenberg. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Is he not taking part in it anymore? Or are you working on something new for him?
No, he's not on the program at the moment.
Okay.
I think he's had a couple of changes and he's still, dealing with all of that.
Yes.
But when he's ready, we're ready.
Which is amazing. And any of the other Formula One drivers at this stage, well, I'm sure they're going to see, because I firmly believe Valtteri Bottas, as long as Williams give him a better car than they did last week, this guy is going to shine. And I'm sure they're then going to sit there and say, hey, how is he doing it? And hopefully get in touch with you.
Yeah, no, he's great. I mean, he sent us an email this morning, and he just said, let me give you an idea. He said, EyeGym training has been good. I like the latest cool features. Eyes are feeling good, but I still want to improve. He said he got a bit tired towards the end of the race. Any improvements in my eyes will give me an edge over others. And he says, I like the current drills. I'll help me with one of the specifics that he talks about. And he says, thanks for your help. It's giving me something that's really exclusive.
Jeez, that's amazing. Now, Sherylle, let's get back to someone like me. Getting a little bit older, so my eyes are getting a little, dodgier. How can I get involved? I mean, can I be a part of your EyeGym?
Yes, you can. I mean, do you use your eyes at all during the day?
Often.
And your brain?
Well, this is debatable.
It's negotiable, yeah.
That's the debatable part.
Yeah, no, we all need it. We all need to keep our eyes and our brains and our responses fit and be able to react to whatever's happening. I mean, you drive your car every day and you have to concentrate, you set up your program. So there are various ways that it would influence you. So
how would I get involved? I mean, do I go to igym.co.za or igym.com or whatever, and then how does a normal person like myself get involved in this?
Yeah, you just go to the web, SherylleCalder.com, and there's a form you fill in and you contact us and we get straight back to you.
Oh wow, okay,
and get you on a program specific for you.
Yeah, because I mean, I do want to become a racing driver one day.
We'll help you, promise.
Sherylle,
it's never too late.
It's never too late. It's just amazing what you've done, the success that you've had over the years. I mean, what you've done, what you have is incredibly groundbreaking.
Yeah, thanks, Sasha. It's exciting for us and absolutely love what we do. Yeah, so thank you.
No, that's incredible. Listen, thank you so much for your time. I know you're a very, very busy lady. Please keep us updated with Valtteri's progress as well. And I mean, listen, I'm really backing this young kid. I think he's going to go mega places. So I'm so glad that we have a talent like yourself involved with Formula One as well now.
Cool. Thanks, Sasha. Appreciate
All right. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. Dr. Sherylle Calder talking to us all about EyeGym, and now with Valtteri Bottas. Unbelievable.
Weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Central African Time.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Gears with Sasha Martinengo on bulls.co.za.